I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. So, I was just thinking about something, man. You know, I want to talk about my favorite weight class, 154, super welterweight, junior middleweight, whatever you want to call it. I was thinking about when Jermell Charlo faced Tony Harrison, leading up to the fight, even the day of the fight. The focus wasn't Tony Harrison. The focus was, when is this Jermell Charlo, Jerry Hurd unification bout going to happen? When Jerry Hurd's fight with J-Rock Williams was announced, the talk was about, when is Jerry Hurd going to face Jermell Charlo? When is that unification bout going to happen? That was a fight that was on everyone's radar. Now, both of those guys lost. However you feel about it, they lost. They lost their belts. Jermell Charlo has a rematch. Now, I've given my perspective on a rematch. I feel like Tony Harrison just has Jermell's number. That's how I feel. But at the same time, we all know how boxing goes. Boxing can go either way. It should have, could have, and then a draw. So, with that being said, Jermell, let's just say I'm gonna base this video off of the standard that Jermell Charlo gets his belt back from Tony Harrison. Jermell Charlo has made it known, and I can only go off of what this man says, that he will not give Tony Harrison a rematch. Me personally, I think that's bullshit in itself. I just want to go beyond that. If Jermell Charlo isn't going to give Tony Harrison a rematch, one, that eliminates Tony Harrison as an opponent. We all know Jaime Munguia is not going to step in the ring. Austin Trout, Terrell Goucher just had a draw. Laura in his last fight had a draw. Jared Hurd just had a loss. So, for me, the fight that makes the most sense in this hypothetical situation is Jermell Charlo versus J-Rock. And that's a fight I don't hear anyone talking about it. And I just find it strange that the examples, that when I said the whole Jermell Charlo versus Tony Harrison fight in the beginning of the video, I said that people were looking to the future, a unification bout for Jermell. They were looking in the future. Why aren't they looking in the future when it comes to J-Rock? Now, we all know Big Charlo stopped J-Rock. Jermell isn't his brother. He doesn't possess that type of power. We all know that J-Rock went back to the drawing board. We know J-Rock, he definitely improved. He improved tremendously. J-Rock has been in there with opponents bigger than him, and he did what he's supposed to do. And my guy, Jared Hurd, he worked his way back. So it's one of those situations where, well, he worked his way back and he outwilled the guy that outwills everyone, and that's Jared Hurd. Beat him at his own game. So with that being said, I just want to figure out, why isn't anyone talking about Julian J-Rock Williams versus Jermell Charlo? Now, like I said, me personally, I don't feel like that's going to be the fight. I think it's going to be J-Rock versus Tony Harrison, but that's not the point of this video. The purpose of this video is directed to the people that feel that Jermell's going to get the victory. I just want to know why you guys aren't talking about J-Rock. We want the best to fight the best. We want one face, one name. We want unification bouts. Well, it seems to me like that would be the next biggest fight at 154 we should be clamoring for. Now, let's just say this fight happens. I feel like this fight is fireworks. I have been saying over and over again that Jermell Charlo power is overrated. And I feel like it will definitely be a clash of the Titans when it comes to J-Rock and Jermell. I want to go back and look at Jermell to see, if I feel like stylistically he's better than J-Rock, or if J-Rock has the edge on him. Like, every time I watch Jermell fight, I was looking at it from a perspective of him matching up with Jarrett Hurd. Two completely different styles when it comes to J-Rock and Hurd. So I want to go back and just look at things, and I'll draw my conclusion. I can't make my conclusion now. It's just my overall purpose of this video is for the people that feel that Jermell Charlo will defeat Tony Harrison, and going off of what Jermell Charlo said, that he will not give Tony Harrison a rematch, like I said, which I feel is bullshit. I feel like it's a bitch move. Why aren't you guys talking about Jermell versus J-Rock? That's all I want to know. This Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'm out.